Our next speaker is Subin.
Okay, hello. So this is about a project that I've been, the talk title is basically using Ruby as a config file syntax. So there is this project called Varnam project. So I've been using it since 2017 to type Malayalam, which is my local language, on computers to digitally type. I started maintaining the project in 2020. So I can show a quick demo of how it works. I have a Mac app running with Varnam binding, so I can type Malayalam right here on my system. So this is Varnam project. So this is currently available for Linux and Mac, not available for Windows. But the project is actually in Golang, but Ruby is a small part in here, but a significant part in this project. Okay, so I will show what will happen. Okay, so basically, this is a transliteration library. So if you type Hinglish, it will transliterate it to the Hindi version, or if you type in Manglish, which is the Malayalam, Romanized version of Malayalam, then it will give us Manglish. So you can type out a demo here in varnamproject.com. You can type it out, you can try it out, and you can also download it for Mac and Linux at the moment. Everything is open source, and you can get the project from github.com/varnamproject. Okay, so how Ruby in here works is that, so you need to, this is not an AI model, by the way. So this is a purely algorithmic based. So Ruby, the problem with here is that we were giving this config file for people who know the language, but they don't really know programming. So this is the Malayalam scheme file. So when I first started out this project, I didn't know this was Ruby, because this doesn't look like Ruby at all. It just feels like a config file syntax. And I think that's one of the beautiful parts of Ruby, is that anybody can directly edit it without much getting confused about it. So this is the Hindi code base. Even VS Code can't detect that this is Ruby, because it feels like English in a normal way. So we gave this project, I wasn't the part of that part, but we gave this to people who know the language, and they were able to edit it and add their own language. So currently Varnam support about 13 languages, and those were made, so this syntax is everything is actually in Ruby. And so what happens is that this is basically a function, but you don't know that it's a function unless you are a Rubyist. And basically it compiles a scheme, and it makes a SQLite DB of all the combinations, vowels and consonants. So A, E, you combine with ka, ki, all the combinations. So in Malayalam, the combinations will result in 2024 something symbols. So not 1,000, 7,246 symbols. And on each keystroke, all these symbols are algorithmically picked out, and the transliteration is made. So this is how Ruby is used in this particular project. And the main highlight of this talk is that you can use Ruby as a config file syntax as well. So I'm also working on another project which also using a similar thing, like transcribing a dictionary, and that is also using Ruby in a similar manner. But people doesn't know it's Ruby. They type it, but it's actually Ruby, but they don't know it. Yeah, so that's basically the talk. Thank you.